He didn't escape once, he escaped twice, from the most secure prisons in the world. This is the story of the man who turned concrete walls into tunnels and made entire governments look helpless. His name, El Chapo. He's not an ordinary man. He's the world's most powerful and dangerous drug smuggler. Inside his prison cell, there are no windows, no light, and no freedom, only walls, cameras, and silence. Even the small shower in the corner is under constant watch. Every move, every breath, recorded. And yet one day, El Chapo calmly walked toward that shower and never appeared again. Half an hour later, when guards checked his cell, they realized the impossible. El Chapo had vanished. Before he became the most wanted man on earth, he was Joaquín Guzmán, born in 1957 in a small Mexican town called La Tuna. His father was a minor drug dealer, and from him, El Chapo inherited the trade. Thrown out of his house as a teenager, he was forced to survive on his own. With no job or education, he turned to the only thing he knew: drugs. By the age of 15, he was growing marijuana in isolated fields hidden deep within the mountains. That abandoned boy would soon build one of the largest criminal empires in modern history. In the 1970s, he joined a gang led by El Güero Palma, managing drug shipments across Mexico. He was ruthless, known for killing anyone who made mistakes. By the 1980s, he was working under a powerful cartel boss named Pedro Aviles Perez. When Perez was captured, El Chapo took over, founding his own organization, the Sinaloa Cartel. At that time, most smugglers used the Caribbean route to move drugs into the United States. But while American authorities focused there, El Chapo looked elsewhere, underground. He invested millions to build tunnels beneath the Mexican border, equipped with electricity, rail systems, and ventilation. The first tunnel discovered by the FBI was over 300 feet long and connected directly to one of his safe houses. Authorities began calling him the King of Tunnels. He chose the border near Otay Mesa for a reason. It was close to major transport hubs like Tijuana and San Diego. The industrial noise from factories masked the sound of digging, and the soft soil made tunneling easy. Each tunnel was a work of criminal engineering, efficient, invisible, and unstoppable. In 1993, Mexican authorities finally captured him and sentenced him to 20 years in prison. But for El Chapo, prison was just another office. He bribed guards, held secret meetings, and kept his empire running. In 2001, when he learned that new laws would allow his extradition to the US, he made his move. He bribed a guard with $200,000 and escaped hidden inside a laundry cart, rolled out of the front gate without a single alarm. For the next 13 years, he expanded his empire again, smuggling billions of dollars worth of drugs into America. But in 2014, authorities found him hiding in a luxury house. He tried to escape through a tunnel under his bathtub, but this time he was caught. He was sent to Altiplano Maximum Security Prison, Mexico's most guarded facility. Then came July 11, 2015. At 8:50 p.m., cameras saw him walking toward the shower area, the only blind spot in his cell. 30 minutes later, he was gone. Underneath the shower drain was a 1-kilometer tunnel, 33 feet underground and wide enough to ride a motorcycle through. It led straight to a construction site outside the prison. Once again, El Chapo had escaped. 6 months later, his freedom ended. On January 8, 2016, Mexican Marines surrounded his safe house in Los Mochis. After a fierce gunfight, they captured him alive. In 2017, he was extradited to the United States and sent to ADX Florence, the supermax prison in Colorado, built for inmates who must never escape. Today, he spends 23 hours a day in isolation. No windows, no tunnels, just silence. But his legend still terrifies the world, because if there's one man who could ever do it again, it's El Chapo.